Lala, you don't want to hit the cart? You sure? I'll bring it up there for you. All right. Yeah. Yeah, RICO ROXX is back. Welcome. Let's welcome one of the show admins back to the long-awaited. Welcome back to the first show. Welcome back to the RICO ROXX first live broadcast in quite some time. Welcome, Lou Rock, into the studio.
10.
You are back, baby. You are back in action, baby. I'm just resting up before I go to work here. Just chilling here. So thank you for joining. The folks, the next guest we have on, he is one of Podbean's greatest voices. He is one of the comedy geniuses of Podbean. He is one of the plays of Podbean. Let's welcome the legendary Lou Rock. All right.
What's good, bro?
Hello there.
Thanks for having me on your show. Let's call it a comeback.
Let's call it a comeback. I call it pre-cum.
Yikes. You don't want to do that. Yeah, just blow the whole load, not just some of it.
So pre-cum.
What's good, man?
Pre-cum makes you feel so mature, doesn't it?
I don't think I've ever done that. So
what? You never just had the little driplet just from getting hard?
No.
Dude, that's how
Negative.
That's how excited I get. But in any case, I don't get. I'm doing good, man. I went to an elementary school thing earlier, which I've never done that for many years.
With your nieces?
Yeah, my niece, cause she got one of like a Pride of the Month. They got there. They get one of the good students for the month. Little deal.
Nice. That's what's up.
So I've been up since early. Usually I'm asleep all day. Right now I'm just free.
Did you solve your issue with your family?
Yeah, I did. I did not handle it well, Rock. I ended up not handling it well. I ended up flying off the handle and freaking causing a whole giant scene and all this, and looking like an asshole and feeling bad, and just distraction and not good. But then after a couple of days of just isolation and disconnection and shit like this, finally, me and my sister made up yesterday before I went to work. She apologized, and so I was instantly cool. But
that's good.
It did not. This whole sit down and talk it out thing did not work for me at that time. I'm not saying it can never work, but I ended up fucking getting emotional and then just flying off the handle.
I mean, it happens.
I did not compose myself. I was like, "You slammed the door in my face." I was like, "Who? You cannot talk to me like that." I was like, "You cannot talk to me like that." I was like,
I mean, yeah, I get it.
Dude, you're fucking.
But as long as you're cool now.
Yeah, we're cool now. But dude, your picture really like made me stand up for myself. I was gonna just take it up the ass, dude. But your fucking podcast, it's so funny how Podbean just changes. Like I dictate some shit off of just random Podbean shit. I've done that in my life. Where if it wasn't for that, like that shit, I would have like probably chose a different path. But then Podbean asked me up, dude. I seen your profile picture and it said, "Do not let anybody get comfortable disrespecting." And I was like, "Hey, you think I'm gonna let you get comfortable?" So it's like,
Oh, I got you. Well, yeah, because people like to just do whatever they want sometimes.
oh, dude, I fucking went nuts, dude. I was like, I just pictured your name right when I was about to fucking explode. I was like, this for Lou Rock. I was like, you motherfucker.
Nah, but you don't have to explode, man. You just gotta know how to handle shit. I
No,
know it
but
gets,
sometimes that's the only way you can
especially with females. That's when you have to keep it differently, though, man. I mean, with guys, you can just fight. So
yeah, but it's just like I don't. I mean, my the thing is just to
can't fist fight your sister, bro.
no, but you see, I'm not an expert in how do you tell somebody to not stay comfortable disrespecting you. Like to me, it's a difficult conversation. When someone,
I mean, if you're paying your way and helping her, I mean, that's more than enough right there. You know what I
oh,
mean?
and she admits that she gets,
It's not like you're just leeching off of her and shit, right?
oh, 100%.
Like maybe maybe when you first got there, it was adjusting,
Oh yeah,
but
yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Well, she definitely, okay, we handled it. We handled it, and luckily, I'm a hardworking dude, and that helps. That helps, man. Like I don't know about you, Lee Rock, but I love to work. Not to talk about small talk and work, but I feel like we could talk about this concept of work ethic, this concept of a person with work
I've
ethic.
been working since I was 11, bro. So I mean,
What was your first job, Lee Rock?
just helping my parents with a job they had,
Was it like paper route
and
kind
I
of
was
stuff,
up
or?
at yeah. It was just I don't know if you know what the Star Ledger is.
I-
The Star Ledger in the New York Times.
I've heard of New York Times, Star Ledger. That's probably a little more local area. We did Sheboygan
That's a
Press.
that's a Jer- that's a Jersey newspaper,
Yeah, I've never heard of
like
it.
the local Jersey
Welcome to the
paper.
Podbean guest. Me and Lou Rock are talking about work ethic, early jobs. Welcome, Sweet Angel Bear 37. Ah, welcome, Sweet Angel Bear 37. Guess who's back, baby? But we were talking about work ethic.
So I found the purpose of life, bro.
You did. Was it work? Is it work ethic?
I- Nope.
Oh,
The purpose of life is to have purpose.
interesting. So, what are some of the ways that you can find purpose when you're just like in your journey?
I just keep making babies and shit and
Yeah.
fucking working.
Hello, folks. The next guest we have on is one of the sweetest voices on the mic. She can calm rapid water. She can turn it into serene lakes. Let's welcome the next angelic voice here, Sweet Angel Bear 37.
Yo, what's up, guys?
Hey,
What's up, Rico?
welcome back to the show. Welcome back to the show, Sweet Angel Bear. It is actually the first live broadcast I'm doing back on this account, so you ain't missing nothing, baby.
Rico, how have you been?
I've been phenomenal. I've been really good. I've been so freaking good, and we'll get into that. We'll get into that. But Lou Rock, I just noticed that Lou Rock has a new account here. Lou Rock has a new account here. Let me go ahead and see what's up
New account?
the admin spots. So for the Sweet Angel Bear and Rockweiler account seems to be gone. Rockweiler account seems to be gone.
Oh yeah, that one's dead. I killed that bitch.
Oh,
Hey, sweet
oh
angel bear.
yeah, you know what? I finally got my internet back. I can talk on Podbean.
Ooh, baby, I'm so glad to hear your voice, man. I've always loved when you were always there to cheer to be a good cheerleader on the side. No disrespect, man. I say that, but for a while there, you have mic issues. I thought maybe you were going. I thought maybe the new washing machine you had bought poisoned you or something. I was really having some weird thoughts there. So, how's the new washing machine? I know it's a random question. Nobody would care that.
Oh, Rico, it's doing pretty good. I'm doing my laundry and I don't have that noise anymore like my old dryer used to make.
Ooh, forget that old dryer, huh? That stinking old thing.
Yeah.
Yep, yep. Well, we can. Me and Lou Rock. Have you rode the laundry machine? Have you rode the laundry machine? Well, we can get. I don't want to just get into too much personal diary kind of style podcast, but let me just catch you up a little bit here. I ended up leaving. I ended up leaving New Mexico, and then I knew right after that it seems I fell off the face of the planet of Earth. Not much has changed except for now I'm in an entirely different living situation as far as my day to day mindset and like my survival instinct. I'm still very much. I'm not that far out of that woods yet. It's only been a couple months. I'm still ferocious. I'm still Pharaoh RICO ROXX. But as I get off of the streets and I don't dig through trash cans for dinner and I don't all these kind of new changes, it is I'm transitioning to not I hate to say domesticated version of myself, but I would say a bit more refined since I don't want to use the word domesticated, but you could say that it's domestication. Although I get scared of domestication, of course. I think we can all agree that domestication is a bit scary. But with that being said, I'm doing good, baby. I'm still transitioning, but I've fought like right when I got here. Luckily, I got myself a nice little 9 to 5, and it's pretty good instead of just some shitty little. You could always poke around. I actually got the option one that I wanted. I applied at 3 different jobs, and then I ended up getting the first choice I wanted, the number one out of the three. I would have lived with either three, but with the fact that I'm the one I wanted, it's worse. So now I just have to. I'm doing that. Like I'm grinding it out, and I'm earning my keep there. I'm trying to earn my spot there. So I'm at this job, and I have that going on. Like I'm working hard and stuff like this, and just changing lifestyles and stuff like this. I when I first got to Wisconsin, hello, hey, let me Lou Rock, don't you dare behave. And speaking of which, I'm when I first started got here, I was like letting myself almost celebrate and I was having drinks. I was drinking. I got into drinking, not like super bad, but I was like enjoying my daily drink, and I was doing. I did that pretty hard for a month, but that was being very selfish. So I went ahead and initiated what Rico Rocks calls a will test. What is it weird to call yourself in third person? What you can call a will test. And so I'm on day 3, heading into day 4. So at the end of day 3 of it, so 3 days of no drinking. So they got that going on. So right now it's just that kind of. But yeah, not to get boring because there's so many other things to talk about than just my boring life. But just I wanted to catch up just a little bit. Angel Bear.
Huh, what's that?
How am I sounding on the mic, girl?
Huh?
How am I coming through on air? How's my voice tonight?
Oh, your voice is fine. It's coming through really good.
My voice fine, but yours the finest.
Oh, thank you.
Absolutely, absolutely. Now, not to do too much small chat for any of the listeners here, so we like to keep it content based and nice. But we're being a bit mushy here with formalities and stuff and reconnection here. So let me ask you: is there any update I've missed in your life in the last 2 months?
Well, let's see. Probably around after maybe Christmas. I know I was really, really sick for a while.
Damn.
Yeah, and I ended up getting pink eye and I had ear infection.
Damn.
But now I'm feeling better, much better, and feel like I'm much stronger and living life.
Feeling like a new woman all of a sudden. Damn. What do you?
Oh,
What do
yeah.
you think it was? What do you think it was that knocked you on your ass like that? Was it because I disappeared?
Oh, I don't know.
I'm just kidding. I'm just joking.
I don't know, Rico.
That is nuts. That is freaking nuts.
I know, it's nuts.
It is freaking coconuts. It is coconuts. It is coconuts. I was just talking to Lou Rock. I was talking to Lou Rock right now. He was talking about purpose, man. What a funny guy Lou Rock is, man. Lou Rock cracks me the hell up. I don't know about you, Angel Berry, but Lou Rock cracks me the heck up.
Oh, he does. Yeah, he's got good music on his
Dude, fuck his
podcast.
music.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
He said, "Wait a minute." And I think he's more fun. I think everyone likes him for different reasons. Some people like his music. I like his sense of humor here, but he was talking about distracting yourself and making purpose for yourself. I think that's very funny. I think it's very true. Not very true, I would say, but I'm not saying it's not true, but I would say it's thought provoking because what he was talking about, he said, "Oh, distract yourself and have babies." And what a true thing, because today I went to a school function with the kids, and boom, that man, like I was just watching all the families and like, whoa, whatever. Actually, it was quite a welcoming, warm environment, and you could tell all those parents were there and all those people were there supporting the kids, and like it was like there was there was not too many children hating people in that facility, which is good. When you go to a elementary school function, the last thing you want to see, especially anybody around your child, is someone who with a hateful personality or a human hating, unhumanitarian, dishumanitarian personality traits. And so to be thrown into that for the first time, a school, little elementary school, get little, everyone meet up in the gym. You got all the pack of first graders sitting right there, the pack of second graders sitting right there, the pack of third graders sitting right there, the pack. Like, wow. Oh, and then you see, not it wasn't like that many adults, but because the adults are busy and but as many family members as could come came, right? And bang, what are just like I could see. And I was thinking to myself, I wonder if this juice is worth the squeeze. If the juice is worth the squeeze, because that's one thing that having kids myself. Hey, Elgato. What up? I was just rambling on a little bit here, just rambling on about distraction and purpose, but it does bring purpose. Those parents have purpose, and I think children is a very interesting part of being a human. It really is perplexing to me. And I'm a neutral. I'm a very neutral guy. I'm not anti-humanitarian, but I'm not the most altruistic. Freaking, I'm not building huts in freaking Ghana. I'm not a person like trying to propagate. I'm not pro-life. No offense, eh, these kind of things. But I'm not Democrat. Don't get me wrong. But the thing about life is human life is if I start having kids, what a thing, man. It's one of those things though that I tread with so carefully. But oh man, I can only imagine how too many times Lou Rock has been in a studio, in a stadium, not stadium, a gymnasium, a school gymnasium. I bet you Lou Rock has been to so many functions. Maybe not. Maybe I'm not. And that's what I was gonna discuss with Lou Rock. Lou Rock, have you been to a bunch of school functions? Have you done stuff like this?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Exactly. So he knows exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. That shit is definitely a time filler. You could fill it up with time and thought and energy, and it's something that'll get you out of bed in the morning. It's something that you could find meaning in life for. So I think when he said life is about having purpose, without much purpose, what is life? What is that? What is life? He's Rock is diving deep. Rock dives deep with that concept. My new favorite person is Patrick Bet David. Who's Patrick Bet David? Elgato, would you care to hop on panel and explain to us who Patrick Bet
It's
David?
probably somebody who rubs his nuts.
Uh oh. Hello, folks. The next guest we have on
Fuck.
is one of Podbean's most legendary as Purple on the mic. He is an MC, a show creator, an overall
Yeah.
mystic in the game, and great
Yeah.
conversationalist. Let's welcome the legendary, powerful Elgato.
Yeah. Thank you. Now I can jump in. Fuck you, Lua. I'm gonna tell you. No, Patrick Bet Davis blowing up. He's a conservative talk show host on YouTube now. He's
Interesting.
like a multi-millionaire. He made his millions off of insurance. He's been on Rogan. He's been on everywhere now. He's blowing up. But I'm obsessed, man.
He's really good.
He has a great voice. By the way, Rico.
Yes.
Oh yeah, dude, you would love this guy. But Rico, remember when they said just moved to Austin and get on Kill Tony.
Yes.
I was wrong about that because I started listening to Kill Tony like 10 years ago and shit.
Yeah.
I had no idea how big it got, bro.
Why would you
I
tell me
went
now you
back.
change your mind? That's so mean.
Okay, so no, here it is. They sell out like 1,000-seat theaters or more. I remember it when it first started, when it was in the belly room and nobody went and nobody gave a fuck.
See, I never knew it back then.
Like yeah, but right now it's like the biggest shit. I went on a whole Kill Tony for a week just listening
I love
to
Kill Tony. Dude.
recent
I would do Kill Tony.
episodes.
I should do Kill Tony, dude. I probably will. I'll probably do it.
They actually have real comedians on there now.
But I'll prepare a minute. But I bet you. But I'm not a stand-up comic. But I won't come up as stand-up comic. But I'll come on as a fan of the show, and I'll come on as a rapper, and I'll say I rap, and then I'll do a rap.
Oh crap! No, but it's a mega show now.
You don't think
I guess I should have known.
I could do it, Elgato? What's
No, I just thought it was like a mom and pop thing, like back in the days.
RICO
But
ROXX's name
it's
needs to be in
mega
lights,
now.
dude. My name needs to be in lights, Elgato.
I know, but it's mega now. It's like mega.
I know. I literally was just. I don't know. Literally, I don't say it, but I just got done watching.
It's a mega show now.
I just got done watching Kill Tony. I rewatched.
Okay, go on Kill Tony, and go back to the first 10 episodes. Tell me that doesn't look amateur as shit.
Elgato, that's fucking. There's a.
Yeah.
You know what show I was listening to randomly the other day? It was called Look Into It with Eddie Bravo. You ever heard of that?
Yes, of course. I've listened to it. Yes.
He's like, yes. That's a good one. That's a pretty decent one.
Yes.
But with that one,
he used to have a podcast like 7 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Before Look Into It. Oh, I love that one, but I'm glad he came back.
Oh yeah, dude, man, his podcasts are freaking awesome. Dude, I love how flat Earth he is. It's so fucking funny. He's like, we live on a lake. Wow, man. He's like, the sun is bullshit. NASA's bullshit. Dude, space is fake, everybody. Hashtag space is fake.
Actually, before I quit my podcast, I quit podcasting like 7 months ago.
Oh, how dare you.
And I made fun of him for the flat Earth thing. Eddie Bravo.
Yeah, now you changed your mind. Now you believe him?
No, that's his belief and everything. But there's a bunch of things that you can disprove flat Earth. I mean, come on.
I think he makes a lot of points. But you know what fucks me up?
Jesus Christ. It's stupid.
You know what fucks me up, dude? I think the connection with the whole fucking. I think something.
Okay, so do you believe?
Definitely some shit up in the stars, man. I don't know if it's far and near, dude, but I think something's going on in the stars, and I think it's fucking esoteric as fuck, dude. And I think that there is.
Here's your homework. Here's your homework. Here's your homework assignment. Okay. Look at the map for flat Earth, right? And see where Chile, South America, Chile?
Yes, of course.
Right? See where that is on the map.
I know
where that is on the map.
I know where that is.
And then look where Australia is.
Okay.
Okay? On a global map.
Right.
On the global
World Atlas.
map.
The World Atlas.
It's not the World Atlas, it's not that far away. You can actually get a plane from Australia to the bottom of Chile. It's Santiago, Chile, and I think it takes like 6 hours max.
That's pretty far.
On a flat Earth model, that shit is on opposite points because you sprawl it out. So what? They're going like 2,000 miles an hour?
Elgato, man, you're so awesome.
What the fuck,
dude,
bro?
It just don't make sense to you, does it, Elgato? It just doesn't quite add up, does it?
No, come on, bro.
He said, come on, bro.
That's a huge... Yeah, you can take a flight, Australia to By the way, not all conspiracy theories are correct. Did you know there's some people that think Australia is made up, that it doesn't exist?
Well, I heard some people think that Sydney doesn't exist.
Yeah, what about my homie Jimmy T of the PWC? He doesn't exist. He lives in Australia.
Dude, no, I know people who've been to Australia. Oh man, well, as far as that goes, man, there's some people who think that the South Pole don't exist.
Exactly. So, I mean, you can believe, hey, it's fun.
Exactly.
It's fun. I mean, it's all fun and games to believe. You can believe God is a fucking cat, okay? That looks like my picture.
It's all fun and
You can
games.
believe,
It's all
That's
fun
all.
you
and
can
games.
That's only
believe
in
that,
Egypt. That's only in Egypt.
yeah, yeah.
Man, that's fun.
I love Blue Rocky comes in with the one-liners. I love it.
All right, so but this is
You can believe that you can believe God is a cat on a cloud and looking down on us, and he's gonna, when we die, he's
all
gonna
right. Let me
lift
ask you this,
us
Elgato. Let me ask
and
you this.
take care of
Let me ask you
himself.
this, and now I'm just asking you for opinion. We can get back to subjects if
Yeah,
it becomes too much, but I have a random question for you. Not to because I expect you to
reindeer
know
over
the
there.
answers, because I'm curious on your take. I'm curious on your thinking, your analytical brain's take on this. Okay, ready?
Yeah, yeah,
In our
yes,
human lifetime, how come we haven't been just
yeah.
plastered by asteroids? What do you think?
Um,
What?
like for me,
But why
is,
haven't we been just hit by more material? You think floating in space,
all,
you would get pelted? Why haven't we been pelted, or are we?
all, all, while we are in an elliptical orbit, that's what they call it. We're 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 spinning around the sun, which our galaxy is spinning around
Mm.
the universe, right? So um, now I sound like Neil deGrasse Tyson, whatever the fuck. Anyways, no, but I think it's a rare event if a big motherfucker comes into our atmosphere because the universe is gigantic, right? It's huge, and that has happened, or it will happen again. But I mean,
No, it's fucking
it
gigantic,
probably
and that's what I'm
misses.
wondering because it
It's
makes you think
gigantic.
how gigantic it is. But yeah, but thank you for answering that question.
Yeah,
Lou Rock, what do you think? How come we don't get pelted more regularly?
Because the moon is there.
it's gigantic.
The moon is the shield. I like that answer. He says the moon is
Yep.
the shield.
No, 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 no.
Because
Jupiter.
supposedly it
He's
was
kind of
placed
right. He's
there a
kind of
long
right.
time ago.
To protect us
Oh
from getting
Jesus
hit.
fucking! Here we go again.
I
No,
mean,
you
somebody
can
had to
look
put
this
it
up.
there.
Wow, I never heard of
You
that
can look.
theory.
So,
Okay,
I
Rico
never.
Rocks. Hold on. Don't listen to this motherfucker. Listen to me.
I'm listening
yeah,
to you.
listen to
Jupiter's
the Cali boy.
Lou Rock, where are you
Jupiter's
from?
a gigantic planet. No, listen. Jupiter's a gigantic planet.
Of course,
It's like six times
Jupiter.
the size
Everybody
of
knows
Earth.
Jupiter is the gas giant, but that's on the other side of the solar
Yes, yes,
system. I'm
yes.
wondering is how come
And its gravity.
something isn't pelting us still.
No,
But
but
then it makes sense though. The moon is pelted.
it pulls in. It pulls in most of the asteroids and meteors. You can look that
Pulls in
up
most.
because it has a
Okay, let me ask you this: does that ever fucked with you? Does that ever fuck with
yeah.
you? Like in your analyzing of the reality and the Earth style existence, whether it be we're in a gigantic
Jupiter.
universe,
It's
or if
Jupiter.
we're not like a thing like the
Jupiter.
flat earthers are thinking, where it's just a floating
Oh,
realm.
jeez. Like fucking
Just
the movie The
a
Third
floating
Rock.
dish.
Yeah, like a floating dish, which is a weird one. But at the same time, like I try to find weird.
You don't think that's weirder than a global
I think they're both pretty
sphere?
weird. I think it's both pretty weird, but for me, it's not about which
Yeah.
one's weirder. It's which one I'm trying to find which one is more sensical. Which one makes more sense? Because it's like,
But we have seasons, right? Jesus Christ, we have fucking
see, no,
summer,
that's cool.
fall,
Consistency
winter,
is a
spring.
pattern, and consistency speaks to something. Because if we are spinning, like there's order in seasons, so that must speak to order in the universe.
So no, but we're spinning. So like I told you, we're spinning around the
Right,
sun,
so it
and
takes
all
1
of
year
us.
to. So that's why in that 1 year we see those 4 seasons, because the orbit around the sun happens in that one time. So then it starts once again. The trek around the sun is what the theory is, right?
Yes, yes,
But
yes.
so if we were to
You're
if we were to go any quicker, the
spot
seasons
on.
would come on quicker. And if we were to go any slower, the seasons we
Yes,
could get
yes.
stuck in a season. We can get stuck in a.
You're right. Boom.
Like if we stop moving, we could just be in
Exactly.
an eternal winter or an eternal summer.
If we didn't go around the sun, like you're saying, as we're spinning,
We would
and
cook.
we're stuck in one spot, yeah, we would either cook or we'd be frozen.
Wow.
So
Wow. See now that's the science huge universe model, which I love and respect and I grew up with.
because you know why? You can look this up. I heard the fucking outer space is like 400 degrees below zero, bro. No joke. It's fucking cold. So I mean, we do need the sun to warm us up
I
and
think that's
to
bullshit.
give
Honestly,
to give us
I
seasons.
think it's probably
You
bullshit.
don't believe that?
I think I don't know what
You
to
don't
believe.
believe that?
I'm not an astronaut, but I my mind is open. My mind
Yeah.
thinks it could either be really cold or really hot, or it could be really noisy. It could just be like a vacuum, like so very
You
noisy.
know what I heard? You know what I heard that sounded really cool from a like a theorist. He said that the outer space is like a liquid, like the ocean. That to me sounds pretty cool.
To me,
But
that's
I don't know how
believable as
true
fuck,
that is.
dude. It's like a thick density.
Dude,
That makes a
imagine
lot of
that
sense.
shit. Dude, imagine, and you go out there and you see a fucking like an outer space whale
Yeah, dude. It has,
or a shark and shit.
dude, what if it's just ice water? What if it's literally we're
Stingray.
just in like it's just so cold that it's just like fucking
Yeah.
ice water, and Earth is just in a bubble in the underwater ice water of this giant
Or
lake.
what if it's just like we're like in an alien, we're like a little fucking mini universe inside of a like aliens playing with us and shit.
Yeah, but okay, did Lou Rock ever answer the question about why we don't get hit? Oh, yeah, he did. He said the moon. That's very fascinating. Lou Rock,
I say Jupiter.
he says Jupiter, man. I say the moon is something to look at. Let's stick to the moon shield theory for a second, because Jupiter does have some crater kind of footage, but
The moon was
is really
created
interesting.
when
The moon is because we could see it
the
with our
moon was
naked eye.
created.
So I've watched the moon. I
So
like looking at the moon. So Lou Rock,
okay,
speak to the
I'm
moon.
gonna shut the fuck up right now, but I'm gonna say this: the moon was created when an asteroid bounced off the Earth, crashed in, bounced up, and then they all formed together, and it created the moon. I swear to God. I swear to
It
God.
just got stuck to Earth. Couldn't leave.
Yeah, it did. Yeah. Oh my God. Well, look it up. I could be wrong, but I think that's what happened.
Oh God, that sounds like Wikipedia.
I'm old, so I know a lot of this shit.
Okay, I got an answer this. Do you believe we landed on the moon, oh God?
Oof. That's a tough one, dude, because you know what? Either you believe that we're so advanced technology-wise that we probably visit the moon all the time and we have a base on there, or we've never landed on there, but not in between.
All right, let me
So either you believe in one or you don't believe in the other.
Nah, I'm pretty sure me and you've had this conversation. I'm pretty sure for a fact I've answered this question, but it's always fun.
Yeah.
What's on the dark side of the moon?
The dark side of the moon.
Yeah, what's on that? Like what?
I think it's just like I think it's just like the side that we see, dude. You want to make it believe that there's alien bases and pyramids and shit.
Wow, gotcha.
But
Boring answer. Come on,
I
man.
know that's a boring answer.
It's a boring. Come on, man. I was ready for it.
Okay. You want to know the fun answer?
Yes.
Pyramids and bases and alien. There we go. Alien ships, bro.
Fucking portal. Fucking CERN, dude. They got fucking particle accelerator on there.
They got a Stargate there, bro, where we can travel there.
Fucking CERN is a fucking teleporter. Like the particle accelerator is really just a portal, like a teleporter. But you just need that much power to do it. And boom, you can get teleported.
Do you remember my time travel episode where the guy said it was a giant go-kart racetrack?
I do remember listening to that episode, and then he ended up like going back for his blanket of the movie Cars, I believe it was.
No, Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Avatar: The Last Airbender. Duh. No, yeah, which is a great show. Avatar: The Last Airbender, man, which is a freaking great. That right there is good writing.
And he was already born, dude. He was born in December, so he already did it.
but yeah, but of course, so you're with me with the dark side of the moon theory, but I do like that theory though. Oh, like just imagining if the moon was the shield of Earth, just sounds cool, just sounds fucking cool. Like if there was some sort of force out there that was like, okay, this planet needs a dome, if you will, or a cover, or a force field. Although it does go in a very habitual orbit, so that kind of it's like a shield seems to be need to be like more need to know basis, like it needs to change position upon need be, so the moon doesn't seem like it has consciousness as far as that goes. That's the nice thing about celestial bodies is they're pretty common. I think if they were more sporadic, it'd probably freak us out a little more for some reason. Can you imagine that? Have you ever imagined that? Can you imagine if the moon was in a different spot every night, or if the moon came, it would just be like long days sometimes, and then like 6 months of moon sometimes, and like the moon come out for like 5 minutes, all of a sudden it's day for like 5 minutes. Like if day and light was so unpredictable and sporadic instead of habitual.
So do you believe in telescopes like the big giant observatories that Joe Rogan talked about? Like,
fuck yeah, I'm fascinated with those.
Man. The one called Lucifer.
Yeah, okay. There's one called Lucifer, but I'm just saying, like,
and it's owned by the Vatican Church, which is really weird.
You can actually
no, it's Durak. I was thinking about
through the telescope. Here, if you have the time to do this, look through that telescope, one of those telescopes, and look up at the moon and see what you see.
I would love to do that. You know how much I would love to do that?
Imagine that shit.
I would love to do that. I actually daydream about that sometimes. What you just described, I've actually dreamt about doing just like in my imagination.
And then tell these motherfuckers, show me where the American flag is, and the rover.
Oh, he said, hit me with the American flag. He said, son, son, that material got disintegrated, boy. Nothing would last out in that.
No, that's bullshit. See, then I would call bullshit. Then I would be on your side and say, then we never went. You know what they say? They say, oh, it's probably...
Dude, I say yours. Don't say yours. I simply asked you a question. I didn't say, I believe we didn't go. How you going to say my side?
Your side. Do you believe we went to the moon?
We never been there.
Leroy, you're going to go ahead and answer something.
Because we never went back. Why wouldn't we go back?
We've never been there. We never.
Like I said,
I think it's fun to think we've never been there. I like to think we never been there. I don't know if we ever did, and I don't think it's that hard, probably. But I think it's fun to think we never have. I like the idea.
Let me ask you. Let me ask you guys a question, or people that think that we faked it. Why would Russia and the rest of the world that hate us supposedly go along with it and be like, yeah, you're right. They went to the moon. Why wouldn't they come out and say, it's bullshit? They never went to the moon, and we got the proof. And
That's
this, and this.
One. The easy answer
Why are the other countries going along with it?
Because if they going along with it, then they could say they went too.
No, but nobody's ever gone but us.
No, but they say they've used, like, you could say that they partook in it. People, like, I think it's just a global scam. What? I mean, if in that to play devil's advocate,
And just so you know, if we never been to the moon, we've definitely never been to Mars either. So
I don't think these places are that easy to get to. I
think you're saying the rover never landed? Is that what you're saying? On Mars?
Nope.
No, I don't. No,
nope.
Yeah,
I think it's all Hollywood.
I honestly don't think we've ever been to Mars. I think we've been to the moon. I think it's more possible that we've been to the moon. But
Matt Damon's been to Mars, but
what I think it's a fun way to think about is once you got to the moon, was it even worth landing on? Did we land on the moon? I don't know. Did we get to the moon? Yes. I think we got there, but once we got there, what if it was something not even worth fucking with? Like, oh shit, that thing is like impossible to land on, or that thing is hollow, or that thing is not even whatever. Like, what if it's people think, oh, you must land on it for it to have significance? Or what if you go right up to its face, like you go right up to it, and are hovering right next to it? That still counts as pretty much getting to it. You don't necessarily have to land right up on it. What if it was not good?
All over, let's go.
But it's interesting. The moon is a fascinating one. I like the moon stuff.
Yeah, man.
Why is the moon always smiling at us? Is it laughing at us?
Dude, the moon has got a lot of time to think, man. That's one thing about the moon is all those craters.
There's my PlayStation, buddy.
Dude, that moon has been up there getting cratered again. That thing is fucking salty, dude. I think the idea of the night goes to Lou Rock is how come we're not getting pelted by asteroids? I think the moon is protecting us.
It's Jupiter.
But that worries me. But you know
He's kind of right, but it's Jupiter.
You know what the worrying thing about the moon protecting us though is, Elgato? The shield is not gonna.
The moon
it's
too.
not gonna last forever.
Too.
It's not gonna. It's like tires on a car. If you drive it long enough, eventually those tires are gonna wear. I can see the moon wearing little by little.
Oh my God! I'm gonna have to apologize to Lou Rock.
Why?
So he is kind of.
I don't like him. You don't need to apologize to me.
No, here it is. The moon and Jupiter. The Jupiter protects us from like the ones coming from further out. But if they get through, the moon does protect us from the closer ones.
Like
he's right. He's right. He's right. He's right. He's right.
It makes a little bit of sense.
He's right. Yeah.
But
that's why I have so many.
I'm still wondering if there's something more sinister at play here. I'm still wondering if there's still something more sinister when it comes down to it, because that'll speak to if we're moving or if we're not moving. If we were to get hit every once in a while, it would definitely guarantee we are 100% what science says. We're just giant, going through space, going around the sun. Fucking, we're just like, but the fact that we don't have catastrophe, I think that fucks with my psychology. That fucks with my human psychology.
But the moon gets pelted all the time. So do we, but by little meteors. You know what I'm saying? That they're not gonna.
Do we get pelted?
Yeah, we do. Yeah.
Yeah, Florida just got one. So.
Yeah. But they're little.
They're small.
They break apart.
If they were the size of the moon, they would fuck us up.
That's true.
Needless to say, shout out to the moon. Shout out to Moon.
It's over. No, it would be over, dude. Seriously.
I don't think it'd be over.
No, it'd be over.
I don't think it'd be over. I think the Earth is too big for that. I think the Earth is.
No, I mean the human race.
No, dude. The Earth is fucking. The bedrock of Earth is vast. Man.
I bet you there's people underground, like at CERN, like you said, and then they'd keep the human race going. I bet you there's a bunch of people underground.
Yeah, dude. Fuck yeah. You know, for a fact that's happening. For a fact, there's gonna be the Fallout people. The Fallout people are always happening. Even if it was.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Even if we're not that advanced, you're always gonna have those people who happen to be. Oh, we were mining for rock and crystals. Yep. We happen to be a mining town where all like half the town was underground at the time, and it like. It was like they were protected by a storm, like it happened to be a storm. Like let's say that like there's some radiation happening or a nuke or some kind of.
Do you remember the show I did about the underground railway systems in cities with my buddy Spiro?
Zero?
No, Spiro.
Yes, Spiro. Yeah,
I said that there's. I said that there's.
Convinced on that. That's another thing that fucks with you is like we don't see enough, man. For being up here just like normal.
They're
we don't get to see enough. We don't have access, which just sucks.
They're called DUMBs. Have you ever heard of a DUMB, Deep Underground Military Base?
No.
The Rock, have you ever heard of that? They're called DUMBs. What? Yeah, they're called DUMBs, Deep Underground Military Bases. They're all over the United States.
I'm sure like some underground bases.
Oh, I know what you're talking about now. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, I'm sure Russia has them. I'm sure everybody has them. Come on, huh?
Oh God. Have you ever heard of DUMBs?
Yeah, Deep Underground Military Base.
Sounds like your mom's pussy.
You motherfucking son of a bitch. By the way, I haven't seen Caps on. Have you been on this show lately, Lou Rock?
Yeah, he's on outside.
He's on right now?
Probably. I mean, he was the last time I was there.
Don't worry, I'm not going to leave you.
Dude, this has been a fun show, you guys. This has been a fun show. Let me see if this show has been
recorded. Why are you stalking Caps? Trying to rub him again?
No,
hey,
no, you know what, man?
Did I tell you,
he's my homie, but
that I'm starting. I changed my name on Social Suicide. I'm not going to be no longer hosting a Social Suicide show.
What is it now?
Social symbolism. What do you think?
Oh, that's good. At
Social
least it's
symbolism
positive.
podcast.
Yeah, the suicide was a little jarring, man, to be honest.
So what do you think about social symbolism? Would you fuck with that show? Would you be associated affiliated?
Yeah, but why social? You just can't get rid of it.
Okay.
That's the
So what
word
do
you're
you
gonna.
think? But I feel like 2 words is good. Like something, like Joe Rogan
Right,
experience.
right,
It's like
right.
the
RICO
symbolism.
ROXX.
It can't be symbolism. The podcast, can it?
Well, dude, I think that you're like you're different than a lot of people. That's a good thing, though. You're not the same. It's boring to be the same. So I think that you do ponder a lot. So I don't know. What do you think, Rob?
Yeah, like what's my next podcast gonna be?
I think it's fine. I don't know.
Social symbolism?
I just think I like social
Mysticism.
because I don't know. The reason I do like social is just because that one I feel is just for SEO, just for search.
I like mysticism for some reason. Mysticism.
Mystic
But I don't know.
symbolism. What about mystic symbolism podcast?
Mystic symbolism? No. RICO ROXX. Social symbolism. I mean, yeah, go ahead with that. That's cool. No, but I think dude, mysticism, bro. Okay, take this in the right. Don't take this the wrong way. You are like a new age hippie, bro, in this day and age.
Yeah, 100%.
Like if you were around in the late 60s, early 70s, bro, you'd be a hippie.
Dude, but he was big into the Big Bang.
Or you'd be dropping acid like a motherfucker.
Yeah,
but
I love it. I just took acid recently. You know that?
Yeah.
It was crazy.
Oh yeah.
Dude, I did it like a few days ago. It was nuts. It was fucking nuts to trip.
But I think you think outside the box. You're different. You're unique.
That's you. I gotta. But okay, I do. I don't know. Social symbolism, man. I didn't even second guess it until you kind of like
go for it.
But I do like the word social. I think social just adds a.
But what does that mean? Social symbolism.
We're just an act of being social. We're all social creatures, are we not?
I think you just want to keep the name social, and then you're trying to make it fit.
That's what I'm trying to do, but it makes sense though. I'm making sense of why I'm trying to do that. That's
social.
Okay. It's not like socials. I think social's a hot word. What about hot symbolism? What about hot? Just the word hot. What do you think of the word hot?
What about this song?
Okay, let me tell you why I like the word hot. Because hot, like I'd be like, oh, well, the hot this symbolism, but hot is habits of the brain. Hot habits of the brain. The hot show, habits of the brain show. I got a hot symbolism podcast. Well, I'm changing it either way. You're right. Symbolism.
I'll be back, dude. I gotta deal with something. I will be back.
Well, I'm ending the show anyways, but I just wanted to kind of. I'm gonna upload this one, so I want to just throw something about my new up and coming podcast, at least into the show if anybody ever listens to this.
Okay, cool. So Put El Gato, remember?
Yeah, this is El Gato. This is RICO ROXX. That's thing. What's time for your show? What's your time for shows? You're right. It's a good question. I'll get back with you.
Well, man,
I'll get back to you, man.
Thanks for having me on, brother.
Yes, sir. This is just I'm still not 100% back, but you guys are just getting this is my first day back into the account, but I'm actually gonna start getting this new show. It's gonna be I'm in the works with it, so be on the red lookout for social symbolism or something to that effect soon, guys.
You should think about learning StreamYard and then doing it on YouTube Live.
Yeah, I will. I was thinking of getting a Squarespace website. Fucking.
Oh Jesus.
What's wrong with Squarespace?
You're not listening to me. StreamYard, you stream, and then you put it on YouTube as you're doing it. And I don't know. I'm
gonna do
maybe
all this.
We'll flesh it out.
You don't even know this about me yet, but I got a job now, and I'm making good money now.
Oh, that's good, man. I'm proud of you.
Oh yeah, dude, I'm working fucking
Proud of you,
10 hours
homie.
a day. Fucking, I'm about to go to
Oh
work. I'm about to go to
shit, you're
work here.
me.
Yeah, dude, I fucking work my fucking 10 hours a day, dude. Fucking this and that. So there's a
Oh
lot of. I'm gonna
man.
be able to fund all of this. I'll be able to fund all of this bullshit. So be honest, we're gonna be fucking.
Good job, bro.
You're gonna,
Good job, bro.
yeah, thank you, man.
Hell yeah. Blue Yeti mic. They're not so expensive anymore. They're like $90, and maybe just upgrade and stuff.
Exactly, a piece of the
And
time,
yeah,
Gato, man. We came a long way in this last 2 months, brother. Fucking.
oh yeah, good job, man. I'm proud of
Let
you.
me ask you this before we let you go.
All right.
Let me ask you this before we let you go.
And by the way,
Huh.
just to let you know, and Lou Rock knows, I don't hop on Podbean anymore, but I saw you're on, and I said, I'm going in.
And guess what? Now your
Just
voice
for
is
you.
gonna be on the internet because I'm gonna upload this. Good job for you.
Oh,
You
shit.
picked the right show, brother. You picked the right show. You come into shows that are entertaining, and I'm sure it's gonna be fun to listen to for somebody. But let me ask you this before we let you go. How's your gardener situation? Do you have a gardener right now, or did you fire all your gardeners?
I fired that motherfucker.
Still that same one? You never got another one?
It's all right. There's more coming over the border. It's fine.
What do you think of the border situation?
I gotta go, man. I gotta go, man.
Right.
But peace out, guys.
All right, that was our correspondent El Gato, folks. We were asking him about.
All right, be safe, bro.
And we were asking. Thank you for the thought provoking as well. I'm gonna probably cut this soon here. But it's been fun, man. It's been fun to have you on, of course. And, the moon situation, I think you bring a lot of sense to it. It sounds like you thought about that a lot. Do you think about life a lot, Lurak? Do you think about, like, because I know sometimes people take you as a humor guy or this.
I think this is a purgatory state, bro.
Interesting. That's interesting. It's very interesting.
I think we're stuck here.
Like the human race is stuck here?
Yeah, till you get it right.
Yeah, that's why
I mean, how many people have you met have said that they've been here like 10, 15 times already?
Yeah, I've met some people.
So
it's very freaking interesting stuff to think about, man. It's a very super interesting thing to talk about because it definitely adds to the whole thing. If we're in a purgatory state, that affects if we're space creatures. I think it all is connected. I think when you figure out certain pieces of the puzzle, other pieces of the puzzle come cool.
just do research on the planet Sirius.
All right, I will. You know I will. I'll write this down right now.
That's apparently where we come from. So.
Ooh, really? That's interesting. Right there. If you were to ask me freaking, I don't think we're from Earth originally. Like if you go back to the first humans, we're probably not from Earth. I think I'm not saying we're not close to some. We're definitely biological beings. I'm not trying to say we're fucking like ghosts or something, but I'm saying that I could see us coming from a different piece of rock. I don't think Earth was the first piece that humans ever lived on.
Yeah, everybody comes from me. I'm the rock that everybody comes from.
Just Earth, just fucking, you're the sun. Your dick is the sun.
Nah, check this out. I saw an image today. It shows like how a tree looks, like tree branches, and our lungs. They look exactly the same.
Exactly the same. It looks exactly the same. Right?
Yep.
And then have you seen the picture? If you zoom out, they're talking about the telescopes and this and that. If you zoom out with the most powerful telescopes, apparently this is what they say. Is all those, if you look at the galaxies and if you zoom out and look at the system of the galactical system, the system that connects, it looks exactly like the stem, a brain stem neuron. Like it looks like the brain stem. It looks exactly the same.
I don't think I think something created us. There's no way it would create itself because you can't create nothing out of nothing. So
yeah, I think it's like we're the biggest and the smallest things in the universe all at the same time. But then somehow we can perceive it, but we're really both. We're like galaxies are happening inside of us. Our fucking lungs are literally like fucking trees, dude. Like these huge root systems and fucking da 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 da. But we're walking around, so we don't recognize it. But then really, we're small enough to live within another system of a root. So, but really, we're big enough to have a system within us, and then still be small enough to walk in a system, which is kind of trippy. which I always found very trippy. We're big enough to have life in us, but we're small enough to be the walk on something else. It is quite a paradox right there. Big enough to have millions of things living within us, but small enough to just be a thing that's a part of a billion walking on something else. Damn, folks.
Damn, the show got deep quick.
Yeah, guys, and that's why I love symbolism, because it's all, to me, like the tree symbol's a symbol. We are a symbol, man. And
Yeah, I'll try to get that girl in here sometimes. I have her on Telegram. She's from Iran, so but she speaks English, so
I might know her. Does she ever
which
come on
what
podcast?
kind of helps. Yeah, she's on Podbeam a lot.
What's her
I
name?
forgot her
Zara? Is
name
it
though.
Zara?
No, I know Zara, the English teacher.
Yeah,
She's cool.
she's all right.
I helped fix their marriage a little bit.
Really? Oh shit! Oh shit! Was her husband sleeping around with other fucking Iranian girls or what?
No. They just, after so many years you're with the same person, you kind of lose like where the spark came from.
Really? Is that true or is that bullshit? Do you think?
Nope, it's always true.
You don't? You think like you don't think that one of the two gets lazy? I think
I
that there's
think
some
both
people
get
that are
lazy.
like, I don't know. I can't. I think
Her name is Hamide. Hamide.
Hamid. You're probably right though. Honestly, I have no long term relationships in my entire life, and I always give credit to that because I say that they're bullshit. So maybe you're right. Maybe it is bullshit to be with one person long term.
Well, I'm about to jump into a relationship soon, like hopefully for good. So,
Oh wow, dude! How you gonna say that right after we just say that?
and she wants kids, so and she's younger. She's young, so
You're gonna give her
she's
even
can
kids?
have kids.
Oh, we're giving her kids.
Yep. I mean, you gotta be fruitful. Don't be a fruit.
I want to be the godfather of your guys' first kid.
We'll see.
He's like, all right, listen. I have to do shit like that since I don't want my own kids. I gotta be uncle and godfather. I gotta.
So you should have your own kids, bro.
Man, I just don't want to do it, man. Not yet.
It
Not yet.
changes your life, bro.
That's why.
Changes your life. How old are you?
I'm 32, man. I just gotta keep
Yeah, I mean,
resisting
you're
to the.
right at the age, bro.
Dude, man, I gotta.
That's when I had my second son. So
Dude, if I can hold off long enough, eventually I'll be too old. But right now, it's like my body wants to have kids so bad that I'm like, I'm trying to like resist, just because my body wants it so bad. Like you know how bad I want to like not like it's not like I want to get, but it's almost like that. It's almost like I have some force in me. Like just every time I look at a girl, I just imagine getting her pregnant. Like, is it? Can you? Is that?
yeah, you just gotta ask them first. That's all.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's wrong. You gotta ask you for. Can I get you pregnant?
Yeah, I mean, some say yeah, bro, right away.
Dude, today I went to that little conference at the school, and let me tell you, talk about
I know, I can already tell, bro. You were looking at all these single moms. I could feel it off you, bro.
dude, single moms, single teachers, single everybody. No, but
I remember those days.
I felt like there
Those are
was a lot
fun.
of them
Those are
that were
dangerous,
not.
though.
I felt like but that's the paradox there. I felt like I was looking at a lot of actually happy couples, even though they weren't perfect. Like I felt like, wow, there's a couple families out here trying. It showed me like, wow, maybe not every relationship is bullshit. Maybe a bunch of them are, but man, some of them girls play like maybe they're really good actors, but some girls make it seem like they could be a good mother and they could be a good chick, and then maybe life doesn't have to be so bad. But maybe it's just a front. Maybe it's just a front. They're just trying to make it seem like they're holding it together well. Really, maybe inside we're all just breaking.
Oh, it's hard, bro. It takes a lot of work.
That's why you gotta be careful, man. But I'll definitely have a kid, man. Dude, like, give me 3 months, dude, and I bet you I have 3 girls pregnant in 3 months.
You just gotta find someone that's willing to work with you. That's all. Like build each other up.
Yeah, dude, that's the kind I like, man. That's the kind you always.
You can't be tearing each other down. Shit don't work that way.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I haven't had a shit ton of relationships, but I've had a couple, and the couple I had is some pretty decent moments, some pretty great experiences based on how I treated her and she treated me and this and that. But so I can attest to that. It's just because I'm.
Yeah, they like to flip it. They like to flip it sometimes.
Oh yeah, You got it. Like you know how you say you have
So
to
you gotta
like.
be careful.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, that's when I leave a girl. Usually, if she tries to flip it too rough, if she tries to flip it too hard, I'm like, bitch, you flipped it too hard. Sorry. You gotta flip it just a little.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, just flip it in bed. Don't flip it anywhere else. And in your own bed, not everybody else's bed.
Dude, oh, it's so funny when a girl tries to pull that bitch flip on me. Like, cause you know how some dudes will just deal with it. I've never been at it. Just so many girls have like all of a sudden their little nice act is over, and I'm just like, like I'm not the kind of guy who's just like, oh no, what's happening? No, I'm just like, don't you know? I just noticed that. Like, your habit just changed. What the heck are you doing? Like, it's so it's noticeable. It's like, why are you being problematic all of a sudden? Why the hell are you being problematic all of a sudden? Dumb wench. Dumb wench.
I don't want to say all women, like, I don't know you, sweet angel, but women are never happy.
Ooh, sweet angel.
They're,
Sweet
they're
angel bear.
very complicated creatures.
Sweet angel bear. Do you care to answer right now? Or do you ever feel happy, or do you think that most people it's a misunderstood thing that it's not you're not always that happy, or do you find yourself always happy?
I find myself always happy.
Oh, she's a sweet. Oh, look at my sweet. She's not worried about nothing, baby. She's just living her life. She's just living her life. See, that's how you become such a sweet angel because you gotta be happy, huh, baby? You gotta just be happy with your card you're dealt, and you gotta make beef stew.
Well, yes, I am married and
Mm-hmm.
I'm the mother of a teenage daughter.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yep, she's a loyal mother of three or two. But yeah, sweet angel, but not to put you on the spot, but I was just wondering. Yeah, I just talked to her like I'm insane, Lou Rock. It's a kind of a running gag we have. She knows though that I'm just it's humor. It's just a dark humor I have, but I respect her marriage, of course, even though I do act like if I would try to steal her from her family at times. Ain't that right, Angel Bear?
Yep, that's right.
That is right.
That is right.
I always tell her I'm gonna kidnap her, but she doesn't take me that serious. She's like, Rico Rocks ain't gonna do nothing. But I'm not gonna do nothing, Angel Bear. I got my own problems, baby. I got my own problems, Angel Bear. But no, that's awesome. That's interesting though. So the Angel Bear, Lou Rock is I could see his point though. I could see his point though. It's some girls they try to act happy, but they're not so happy. I think it's hard to say. I do like happiness. Happiness is cool. Cool is definitely a beautiful thing.
Oh, yes, happiness is cool.
Yes. Angel Bear, have you ever been in a competitive sports or anything like this? You ever been a competitor?
No, I've never been in any competitive sports before.
Really? Wow, not even in school, nothing like that?
No, not even in school.
Jeez. Did you ever get curious about that? Did you ever wonder what that life was about, or did you have no interest in athletic competition?
I'll see, when I was in school, I never really had an interest in playing sports.
Dang, I can't believe that. If you were to ask me, I would have bet big money on it. 'Cause you're so happy and friendly, like that gives me very sports energy. Like you're competitive and you know how to have fun. So if it was, or you ever, if it wasn't sports, what about competition? You ever get into anything in sort of a competitive sense that's not in sports? I would say like an artistic competition or a talent competition. You ever been into like singing on stage or show and tell of any sorts?
No. I've never been like in any artistic competitions or any talent show
Oh, that's crazy,
competitions.
man! You're so talented, Angel Bear. That just blows my mind.
Thank you.
You're quite welcome. You're quite welcome, darling. Yep. Well, it's so good to be back, and Lou Rock, great topics for the night, man. You guys are great hosts. You guys are great co-hosts. I gotta get ready for work here, but I'll be back on periodically now that I'm back on my account. Be on the listen, and you guys stay positive. It's been Rico Rocks. Another beautiful episode on their belt. I don't even know what to call it, but we'll figure it out, baby. We'll figure out a name for these shows here. Sweet Angel Bear, you better stay sweet and angel. Thank you. But I'm not. I don't say that to be
Oh,
bossy. I just
yes.
say that as in support of him. You right,
Oh, yes. I'm gonna stay sweet always.
my sweet thing. Yes, yes.
Hell yeah, and I'm always gonna support everybody on Podbean.
Fuck everybody else. Just support me. That's kidding. It's a joke.
Call your show The Bright Side of the Moon. How about that?
I like that actually. Now that dude, the Bright Side of the Moon actually sounds really good. Dude, Rock, you have a really good name ideas, man.
Sounds like a good nickname.
That sounds like a good name. I'm not gonna commit to it, but I'm gonna say that it's a badass name, dude. I'm gonna say that it's a badass fucking name, man. Lou Rock should get in the bit. We should do something like that. I want to make shirts. I want to do merch, man. We're gonna get all the ball rolling here. We're gonna get the ball rolling here, motherfuckers, man. Free your mind, free your mind, free your mind.